Hi everyone. Today we'll be looking at two case studies of email marketing. So one will be from an agency perspective and one will be from a client perspective. So you'll get a good idea of how the whole value chain of email works in terms of delivery. So the first case study that I am taking you through is for an agency called Digital Marketer. Now I'll take you through a typical scenario of what happens when a campaign, an email campaign or a digital campaign or even a offline campaign done by an ad agency, how is the creativity, how is the final output chosen, who is the decision maker. So you'll get an idea of about how the whole process works. So in this example, we'll tell you how a certain email design is chosen to be sent over to customers. Now, as we learned in previous sessions, emails, you just don't know which one will work. You need to test it out, pitch one against the other, do A/B testing and find out which is the best email in terms of open rates, in terms of click-through rates. So as we designed emails through these years, we learned a lot of concepts. For example, during the Barack Obama campaign in 2012, emails were very heavy. They were Web 2.0 emails. So a lot of new features coming to the web, and similarly they were being used in emails. So there were tabs inside emails, there were videos in emails. So there are a lot of interactivity that was happening inside emails, and the more the interactivity, we used to see that the number of click-throughs, the interactions with the email used to increase. So we did that over a period of time. But then, users decided that this was too much of clutter for them. So slowly the world moved from Web 2.0 to Web 1.0 in terms of email. So on the web, when you surf the internet from the mobile, or when you look at it from your desktop or your tablet or wherever. So the world has moved from Web 1.0 to Web 2.0, in some cases it's moving to Web 3.0, but in the case of emails, users prefer simplicity. So people have come back to the Web 1.0 era. So this case study is all about that. We'll show you how Web 1.0 emails are faring better than highly interactive emails. So when you're testing out these designs, what do? You don't test out all of them together, all of the variables. See, when you create an email, you'll be tempted to test out everything because then you know which one works best. But remember, if you have done some algebra either in school or college, you'll realize the higher the number of variables in the equation, the more difficult it is to solve. So play with just one variable if possible, or two at the most. See, the amount of variables that are there, the subject line that is there, the content that is there that you can play with, there's call to action. Call to action are those hyperlinks and buttons, the actions that you want the user to take, and there are images that you can play with. So don't change everything in a single test. Just try it out, try out different options and see which one works best.